actually we gonna be hanging out with Perfect Giddimani. Man, if you can hear me, Rasta, can you hear me, Giddimani?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, welcome to the country's baddest rave on TV, and we beg a pardon for the misbehave on the internet. Are you good?
All is well. Give thanks for having me. Big up to the massive. Enough respect. Enough respect.
Yeah, man. This is the first time you're on Kenyan media?
I think about the second time, yeah?
Yeah.
I think it's the second time.
All right, where are you right now?
Presently, I'm in Miami, yeah?
Oh, you're in Miami.
Yes, sir.
All right, I want us to talk about Perfect Giddimani. I started way back as Little Ninja, Mr. Perfect, then to Perfect Giddimani. How is that transition? How was it?
Yeah, well, you know, growing up in your community, you know, as a young artist, the community give you a little name, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And at that time, that name for me was Little Ninja, because at that time, Ninja Man was one of the hottest artists in Jamaica. I think he was the #1 artist at that time, yes?
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, a lot of people were trying to do some Ninja Man styles, and, you know, at that time, the sound of Ninja Man was very influential. That is like early 90s.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I patterned some little Ninja Man styles, so the people within my community now just put the name Little Ninja, you know?
Okay, Little
But,
Ninja.
yeah, just as a little pet DJ name coming up, you know?
Yeah, man.
But as time passed and we sharpened our skills, and you know, that is where the name Perfect came in, which was, the name Perfect was a self-given name, King. Yes, a self-given name, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just wanted a name to remind me to do my work properly.
All right.
So calling myself Perfect was not out of ego or hype. It's just, that name just remind me, hey, you know, when the MC said next on stage Perfect, that just remind me, hey, you have to go out there and you have to perform properly for the people, and you have to give them a good show, you know?
Yeah,
at
man.
least.
Mm-hmm.
You know, shoot to the stars, you know?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, right. Yeah, man.
So when
yes, my bad. Go ahead.
So when
Sorry.
we talk about Perfect, I understand you started out as a DJ. Then how did you then transition to become an artist, to become a producer?
Yeah, well, you see, by being around the sound system and you know, just growing up in Jamaica and being around the sound system, and you know, listening to all of these talents, you know, those various talents, going to the record box. At those times it was 45s.
Mm-hmm.
Going to the record box, and it's record after record, and you know, every DJ have a different style, and you know, the music and the sounds that were coming out was just very impressive. And yeah, I loved it too much to not be a part of it. So, you know, the music just take control of me, King. You know, the music just take control of me, yeah?
Yeah, man.
And lead me into that direction, you know?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So how,
yeah, yes, sir.
How can you define your style?
Authentic.
How can you define your style of music?
I just said it, authentic.
Authentic.
Authentic. I used one word to describe it. Authentic, yes.
Oh my goodness. I love how you come through upon the rhythm. A little bit of Anthony Bishop.
Yeah.
A little bit of fire, a little bit of Capleton.
A bit of everything.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you see, brother, that's the thing. That's the good thing about music.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like, it's say for example, you in the kitchen cooking.
Yeah, man.
And you know, you see your mom cooking, and she uses different types of seasoning to make that one pot taste good, or to make that one meal taste good.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the same. I grew up in Jamaica, where I was lucky to be around a bunch of talents. Just you know, that's the mecca for reggae music. You know, I grew up in the mecca of reggae music, where I was introduced to so many great talents, from a Buju to a Capleton to an Tony B to a Sizzler to a Shabba to a, you know, we can go on and on with names, you know.
Yeah, man.
And what I do, I take a little bit of ingredient from every artist, and that is how I develop what is called a perfect Giddimani.
Ah, love it. I love the
Yeah,
vibe.
of course, yeah, and I won't be afraid to say that. You know, I mean, there's so many talented, you know, artists out there that I do emulate and I do look up to in a lot of different ways. And if I can learn something from them and use it in my music, I will do that. If I could put pimento in my pot to make it taste better, I will go get pimento. If there's garlic to make it, you know, I go get some garlic. So, you know, I take notes, and I take I tend to just look at the footsteps of a lot of these great talents, and what I learn from them, that is what I put back into my music. Yeah?
Yeah, man. There is a rhythm you did with Chezi Deck way back. What do we call the tune?
Leave the trees wengine.
They leave the
Okay.
trees. They leave the trees rhythm.
Johnny Trim.
Johnny Trim.
Yeah.
Johnny Trim.
Yeah, Johnny Trim. Yeah.
Yeah, so man, how do you define the transition from Perfect Giddimani way back and a Perfect Giddimani currently now?
I mean, I've grown and I've learned more. I've gathered more experience over the years, because you know, say, time gathers experience, and the more you grow, it's the more you tend to think wiser, and it's the more you tend to just look at stuff differently. You know, when you were 21, you won't look at stuff, you know, when you were 21, like when you look at stuff when you're like 35 or 42 years old, you know, once you're growing up. So I would say that over the years, I've learned to just be more effective with my work ethics, and I've learned how to just bring myself more across in the music overall, from production to me being on stage. In all different areas, I've learned how to be more solid in all those areas. Yeah, you know, experience over the years, you know.
Yeah,
it's
man.
like after doing 300 or 400 live stage shows, you must learn something, you know.
Yeah, man.
After being in the studio for 20,000 hours, you must learn something, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the tune, how you do it. It's a big tune in Nairobi. The first time it bust out was the DJ bust out right here on the country's baddest rave on TV. What was the inspiration behind how you do it?
All right, my brother. Well, honestly, at that point in time when I did that song, I was doing a bunch of work, because if you notice that I work with Giddimani Records also, which is my label.
Yeah, man.
So I was working for people while working for myself, while working with people. You know, because it was just so much work and projects going on all at one time. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, man.
it was like how you do it, you know, because I was spending hours in the studio.
Right.
I was in the studio, project after project after project, and Giddimani Records, we were just releasing a bunch of different rhythms, you know, during that period, with a bunch of different talents, you know. So, yeah, it's like, you know, sometimes I have my friends ask me, like, when do you sleep, actually, because my friends in Europe, I'm up when they're up, my friends in Kenya and, you know, Ghana and those places. When they're up, I am up, and when they're sleeping, I'm still up, you know.
Yeah,
So
man.
sometimes it's a perfect how you do it, you know. So it's just my work ethic. We just keep working in this thing, because, you know, anything that you're doing and you really want to get something out of it, you really have to put quality time and stuff into it. So, yeah, man, straight around the clock, you know, Giddimani Records, perfect Giddimani, you know, we work non-stop, so it's like, how you do it, you know? That's the question, you know, how you do it.
Yeah, man. So, in the couple of weeks ago, we saw you feature artists from Kenya. We have Frankie D, Kadhi Matete. What exactly is your interest in Kenya? Whereas Africa, we have so many other artists doing reggae and dancehall. Why not Nigeria? Why Kenya?
Well, honestly, what should I say now? I'm not really what should I say, but the truth is, at one point in time when I was, you know, when Giddimani Records was, you know, pushing out a bunch of talents, I put out a, like a talent search, quote unquote talent search, you know, where I put on the record page that, you know, talents that are interested in, you know, voicing for the label should hit me up and stuff like that. And most of the feedback that I got from younger talents was out of Kenya. Yeah, it was out of Kenya, yeah?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So ever since that, I started to tap into the culture, and I started to listen to more of, you know, Kenyan reggae music and just the whole, I was just trying to follow the whole music scene and just tap into what's really happening. And then I was introduced to Giddimani through another producer that I did some work for, actually. And I reached out to her on Instagram, and yeah, we decided to do something together. But apart from even just the music vibe, the whole, yeah, Kenya culture is a culture where I'm kind of admire, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Because yeah, the youth them remind me about Jamaica. The Kenya youth them remind me about Jamaica a lot, and just the whole kind of street life and, you know, the vibe, the vibes of the bus and stuff like that. It just bring back a lot of memories of Jamaica, you know. It really shows us that we are brothers and sisters, you know. We are one, you know.
Yeah, man.
We are one. Yeah, man, definitely.
So maybe what is the plans you have maybe for Africa, for Kenya?
Well, I mean, as an independent label, you know, I would just want to reach out and help all the talents that I can help. I mean, I can't help everybody, but I'm very impressed by talent, you know, raw talent, you know, and a lot of that is lacking in the music right now. You know, the music is more of like hype and numbers, you know. And I'm really someone who's coming from the days when talent,
yeah, man,
thing, and you know, where talent speaks for itself, and I still believe in that. So once I can identify talents anywhere in the world, you know, Kenya, Ghana, South Africa, or anywhere, it's my duty to reach out to them and see if we can get work done, because music is what we do, and it's our job to make sure that when the music goes out, it pleases the fans' ear, or, you know, it's good to the public's ear. So yeah, why not just try to network and reach out and interact with people and just make good music for the people overall.
Yeah, all right. You understand we are in an election time in Kenya right now. I think I need 1 or 2 words from you to all the Kenyans who are voting, to all the voters, to all the leaders as well.
Okay. Well, you know, as in any country, you know, there will be problems when it comes down to the whole political aspect and voting and stuff like that, you know.
Yeah, man.
All I could tell the people is to if you're voting, vote for the right thing, and if you're not voting, I still respect your opinion, and yeah, just do it peacefully. You know, if you have to go out and vote, you do it peacefully. If not, you stay home and listen to some reggae music and chill. And to the leaders now, all I would say is, look out for the people more, you know. Look out for the people more. That's all I would say to the leaders, you know. I think that in every and any country, the leaders can do a lot more for the people, but you know how the system is sometimes. But to the leaders, man, just look out for the people more. Poor people really need your help. See, so, yeah, man, remember the poor in these times, you know?
Yeah, man.
Rastafari.
Give thanks for creating time for our revives.
Yes, King. It's always a pleasure, man. Give thanks for inviting me also, you know, it's a pleasure. Give thanks.
Yeah, man. Anytime a project a drop, you know, you holla, you call at me, then we do something.
Yes, King, it's a pleasure, man. And enough respect again to the massive over there in Nairobi, you know, Kenya and a whole, because the people in Kenya have been really giving I the support, you know, over the years until right now, and we have seen where the influx of fans have definitely grown, you know, over the past few years. So give thanks, enough respect to the people, you know, from Prophet Giddimani to the heart of the ghetto, all ghetto, because you know, ghetto people come first to I as Rasta, man, you know.
Yes.
So we have to say enough respect and shout out to the ghetto youths, them hold the peace, no violence. Let's go and work and protect the family and be safe, you know.
Yeah, man.
See? And spread love and unity, because we all need that. But we have to start from right in our house to the community, to the town, to the nation. So just spread the love, and Prophet Giddimani hope to be in Nairobi soon. I don't know what the promoters are waiting for, but hopefully we're gonna get there soon. See? And bless up and big up all of myself. See? Big up to Ibu man.
Ibu Badman.
Ibu Badman.
Yeah, man.
Yes, King. Sorry, my mistake. Yeah, Ibu Badman, because the name is very new to me. Yeah.
Straight.
Ibu Badman and MWAS.
The
MWAS,
DJ.
the DJ. Respect my brother.
Yeah, man.
Respect.
As we sign out,
Thanks.
maybe we sign out with how you do it. Just give us a line of how you do it, then we call it a night.
How about Stevie? How you do it? Them ask how you do it. Airport security walk right through it. Bag full of herbs, I thought they knew it. Fly from Jamaica, land up in a Zurich. Check MWAS, the boss want view it. Tell them me career, me a go and pursue it. Bless up. Enough respect. I revive Stevie.
Yeah, man, we've been hanging out with Perfect Giddimani right here on the country's baddest rave on TV, and how we do it.